This is the Good Neighbor Podcast, the place where local businesses and neighbors come together. Here's your host, Sophia Yvette.
Welcome to the Good Neighbor Podcast. Are you in need of an event planning company? Well, one may be closer than you think. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing your good neighbor, Deborah Accettura with Vegas Concepts. Deborah, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Super.
Great. Well, we are excited to learn all about you and your unique business. Go ahead and tell us a bit about your company and how you got started.
Yes, I'm the owner of Vegas Concepts, Inc. We've been based out of Irving for 40 years. It was a woman-based business. My mother started it, and then I inherited it in 2003. So my background was in, believe it or not, oil and gas stockbroker. So I have a strong sales background, and then I got into the event planning world. I did years of events with her, but we originated basically for local fundraisers. So we started out just for the causes. Charities and galas are pretty much what set us apart in the industry. When we first started, there was only 3 casino companies. Now there's over 50 in DFW. It's very competitive. Basically, we do about anywhere from 200 events a year. So we can produce from bringing in all the entertainment, from the red carpet to the props, to 360 photo booths, to marquee signs, anything. We can bring it all in under one contract. And then we also pioneered what's called the high school lock-ins. Did you ever do one when you were in high school, project graduations?
No.
You didn't? Okay. That's big in Texas. I'm not sure if you're from Texas. So basically what you do is once they graduate, they go into the high schools, and then we bring in all the entertainment like digital character artist, inflatable games, DJs, photo booths, you name it, we bring it all in. So, and then we lock ourselves in from like midnight till 5 in the morning with about 7 to 1,000 high school kids that just graduated. So you talked about a lot of fun. That's fun. And then we also specialize in corporate events. So we sell fun, we sell entertainment, and that's basically how we started out. So that's a little background from what we do.
Wow. So what you do is very diverse. Is it mainly just the charities and the galas you're talking about?
Yes, we do conventions, corporate, holiday parties. You know, once we go into the swing into the fall, December, we're already sold out for the first 2 weekends in December. We do a lot of Fortune 500 companies. And, you know, we do specialty groups. We do a lot of, right now, if you're 100-person guest count for a holiday party, we suggest you move Sunday through Thursday to get the most bang for your buck, because Fridays and Saturdays are for the Fortune 500 coming, 500 to 1,000 groups of, you know, guest count. We do a lot of events at Gaylord's, Jerry's World, you know, Texas, Texas Motor Speedway. We do a lot out at the Frisco, at the Star. We partner a lot with all the Omnis in DFW. And, you know, there isn't a venue we haven't been in DFW in 40 years. My daughter always jokingly says, "Mom, why do we always go in the back door of every venue? Because I don't know where the front door is." So, but basically, you know, we've been around a long time, and what separates me from all the rest is that we we specialized, I was telling you about casino fundraisers, but they call me the queen of fundraising because I've designed a formula that works. Have you ever gone to the margarita balls?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there's a gala. It's called the Dallas Margarita Ball, the Arlington Margarita Ball, and the Fort Worth Margarita Ball. They actually have one in Houston and Austin too. So you have to bring a toy to the gala. It's always the third weekend in November, and it's right before Thanksgiving. You have to bring a toy or donate $35 to $100. It's totally up to you. In Dallas, they probably fill 2 to 3 semis of toys that go to local charities in the Dallas market. So if a kid needs a toy, they bring Christmas. Same with Arlington does the same thing, and so does Fort Worth. So Fort Worth is always the first weekend in December. They kind of stepped away from, I used to jokingly say, Dallas is the single ball, Arlington's the couple ball, and now Fort Worth has really stepped up. I mean, they probably got about 2,500 people that attend. Arlington probably has about 1,000, a solid 1,000. And it's a great charity. It's for local kids, for underprivileged people that don't get a toy under the tree, and they make sure they do. I mean, I think Dallas still gets 1,000 bikes every year. So yeah, I mean, it's really cool. So to see something like that really opens your heart. And we raised $4 million last year. One of my galas is, it's called the Touchdown Club. And I know everybody in the Metroplex has heard of a football team, a high school football team called South Lake Carroll. So I would love to do this for Frisco, and bring in a really fun fundraiser for their football team. Because let's face it, Friday Night Lights in Texas is huge. So, but that's one of the things we do. And I spend an enormous amount of time with my charities because I'm literally only live for 3 to 4 hours. So I have to maximize the time we're on the casino fundraising floor. Sorry about that. And so we come in with a complete kit designed for fundraisers. We do specialty chip sales. I have showgirls that are decked out. We do a lot of children or galas. So my showgirls aren't like the Vegas showgirls where they're showing a lot. Mine are more tailored, sophisticated looking, but they're still showgirls. And they will solicit everybody in the room for a donation. And we maximize the time that we're there. And all the money goes for a great cause.
Wow. And where does your heart for helping others really come from? I know we've basically surpassed all the questions I usually ask, but I really love your heart for helping people. Like, really, where did that come from?
Well, my father was the Grand Knight for the Knights of Columbus. So we did a lot of casino parties in Catholic churches. And basically my entire family is always given to charities throughout. I did something called Ambucks, a local charity I give to. I'm very involved with like the Dallas Police Department. All the police departments hire us for their poker tournaments. And that is a huge charity fund. I mean, you talk about having fun. It's very competitive and people enjoy to come in and have fun. I sell fun for a living. So, people love to go. Well, in Vegas, you say goodbye to your money. In Texas, you say, it goes to a charity. So, you just have to have a big heart. So one of our things is, we really recognize local charities in raising money. And right now it's a hard time for a lot of them to raise funds. So to give back to your community is probably number one thing that we're known to do for the last 40 years.
Wow. Now, we don't have time for any more questions, but I do want to say this. Where can our listeners go to learn more about Vegas Concepts?
Our website is vegasconcepts.com, and you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Vegas Concepts. So we'd love for you to join us, and we are getting into technology, so we're going to go live on Facebook at all the fall galas this year. So wish us luck.
Well, Deborah, I really do appreciate you being on the show today, and we wish you and your business and all the charities you help the best moving forward.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to the Good Neighbor Podcast. To nominate your favorite local businesses to be featured on the show, go to gnpfrisco.com. That's gnpfrisco.com, or call 469-221-9345.
Wow, Deborah, what an impactful episode today.
Sorry.